I don't know. Oh yeah, it's
There it
live
is.
now. Okay. Hello everybody. This is Living Word Darkness. Rage no, not Rage. This is New Hope.
So
God damn it.
press the fucking button yet?
I did, it's live.
I
Good.
totally claim Alcrinos form. I need an Alcrinos form. I do.
So today we have a scene in the county freehold where there is a section prepared for the low court. It's called, not the low court, but it's called commoner court. But we all have commoners, and they know they're a lowly piece of shits. The the court is there's a section of a individual judge to sit. There's a small hammer, like a very little. I don't know what it's called, but it looks
It's a
like a
gavel. It's a gavel.
gavel. It's a gavel. Okay, it looks like a hammer, but it's a gavel. And people are free to arrive however they wish, except in Krenos forms or other weird situations that doesn't exist in their sheets.
Gigantic, scary owl form.
That's cool. Terry will arrive as an otter. Just a tiny little otter. You're
Will
laughing now,
she?
but she actually does so. Why not?
Oh, okay. So, like, you're looking at the guards looking at you. It's like, um, hello?
The otter will wave.
Are you, um, Johnny, I don't think we have a procedure for animals, man. Just Just shake its hand, Johnny.
It will hold
And
out its hand.
there's a let's just say a troll is like looking at the otter and presenting its finger to shake the finger.
The otter will grab two with both its little hands. Will grab the finger.
And it will shake and says, "Are you here for the trial?"
The otter will nod.
Please come in.
It will get in.
They look at each other, and she hears, "I just hope like you will not tell this to Knight Commander." They nod, and you enter to the court as an otter.
Yes. Cause why the fuck not? It looks cute. Maybe I get bonus points for being fluffy.
Okay. How about others?
Yeah, I think Gunner will enter next. He not spectacularly dressed, probably in some chimerical leathers. He'll go up to the guards. This is where the trial is, right? The thing,
Yes,
the
this is
people,
Count
and the
Freehold. Who
stuff.
are you?
What do you mean, who am I? How many changelings do you guys get every month? I'm Gunner, the new guy, remember?
Man, I never see you before. I heard there was a new troll in the Manhattan, but
Yeah, that's me.
okay, good. Your teacher was going to meet you soon.
Oh, man.
Man, what?
Nothing. Nothing. He'll just go find
You got
himself a
any
shoe.
guns? Any weapons?
Guns? What? No. I heard guns aren't even a thing.
What do you mean, ain't in a king? There are chimerical guns. Who told you that?
Oh, I guess it was an idiot then.
I mean, like, we don't allow people to enter with guns if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
We don't want anybody killing each other inside, killing people inside. So go in. Have fun, Gunner.
Go in.
You see the trial place that this trial is held. You see there's an otter inside.
Huh. He'll go over and he'll poke the otter because it's an otter in a courtroom.
You're poking the otter. Oh god, the otter will fall over. And we'll look out at you like, that's so mean. It's just the look on its face, pure betrayal. How dare you?
It's like, oh god, that's the cutest pissed off otter face I've ever seen.
I'm getting bonus points for being cute and fluffy. Oh my god.
He'll kind of gently lift the otter up back to where it was before he knocked it over inadvertently. And he'll sit kind of one row of seats behind the otter because it's cute.
The otter will dust itself off.
With sound effects. And I suppose this is probably as good a time as any to enter.
Ooh.
Donna's actually flying in with her entourage. Well, no, she's not. She's walking because she wanted Trubbish to come too. So, but yeah, she's walking with her entourage, kind of chatting away with them. You know, as if she's in the middle of a conversation. They're just making their random sounds towards her. And she's trying to understand and pretending she does, in fact, understand, which, especially with Trubbish, because he's the newest, she doesn't really get him perfectly yet. But, yeah, eventually she'll probably end up there by the guards.
The guard is looking at you like, what are you doing? This is too much chimera.
Hi.
Are you in like human form or owl
Yes.
form?
She was chatting
Okay.
away in human form.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's just like,
This-
hi.
This is wow. Okay. You're not thinking about entering with Trubbish, right?
Are you trying to say there's something wrong with my Trubbish?
No, I'm saying you can't enter with all these bunch of. Like, if you want, you can, but it's kind of like inappropriate.
Well, as much as I was completely thinking that there was just going to be a ton of extra room in this courtroom and that they would be welcome because they're my friends, no, of course I'm not going to.
Okay.
They're going to
There's a place.
they can hang out here with you. Trubbish is very good company. As she kind of looks to Trubbish to move a little closer to the guard because he smells bad, and she knows that.
Your Trubbish needs a bath, but please, we have a place for Chimera right there. As he shows,
Sir,
like
it's a trash bag.
change can be very good sometimes, but please.
Are you unsealy now?
I don't think that's your business, but can you please put your goddamn Chimera to the Chimera place and get in?
She just flashes a grin at him and walks over and kind of tells the three to hang out here. Of course, that the birds can fly if they want to. This is a pretty safe area, you know, for them to be doing whatever they want. But, you know.
Just shaking his head. He's like, God damn it, like this is already a bad day.
Yeah, she's just trying to keep her spirits up because it really isn't a good day for her either. But yeah, so she'll kind of get them all settled over there, and then she'll walk up and just basically wave to the guards and walk in.
Oh, you wave to the guards and walk in, and you see the place was prepared for the trial. You see an otter. You see Gunner. You see probably you're the only one who met with Maven actually, so you would see the Maven.
She will ignore the otter because she knows exactly who that is. She's seen her otter form. And she will wave to Maven and to gosh, I'm using names. Gunner. She'll wave to both of them.
Yep. Gunner will kind of smirk and he'll wave.
Does Maven at least sort of nod back or something?
Yeah, Maven just arrived back.
That's fine. She's
not arrived.
That's fine. And yeah, so she'll look around a little bit. Is her Baron there?
No.
Okay, she wasn't sure if he was going to show up because of situation. Okay, then yeah,
there are some. There's actually Oaken's mother is there. She's sent as a representative as well. Like not because you are the representative actually. But
Am I really?
Like you like your job is to represent the Baron, but like this is involving you, so they sent Oaken's mom, and be like, stay there and be intimidating.
Well, she's going to walk over then to do small talk with her for a couple of minutes. You don't have to play it out if you don't want to. It's just going to be polite small talk.
Yeah, like she talks about like it seems there's a merfolk princess in this you know, like you hear like the current rumor about like how there's a merfolk princess in in the county, and it seems she wanted to meet with the king, and Nobody knows what the fuck that happened, and she's like, I don't know why people bring merfolks.
I can be I can totally be a queen. I would make a very good queen. Especially if
Sure.
I'm meeting a merfolk.
There is a polar bear puka arriving in non-polar bear form and normal form. He the otter sticks out tongue to him. He kind of like looks at the otter. He's like, God damn it, Terry! Like, like he's like Terry is trolling. And he thinks like Terry is trolling, and he's like God, like the first impressions are so important. Ah! And he kind of goes near the otter and like extends his like pinky finger to shake.
Otter will bite him.
Oh, damn.
Otter bites him and he pulls his damn finger and like, ouch, okay. See you later, Terry. And he actually goes near his lawyer, Maven. This is his lawyer. It's the she who entered your house, Gunner.
Yes, yes.
I think you met her as well. I made a mistake.
I was just gonna say once she finishes talking with like Oaken's mom, she just because she figured it's the right thing to do to acknowledge her existence, etc. We're from the same place. And at that point she'll actually walk over towards Gunner and just kind of pause and be like, "You mind if I sit here?"
Oh, no. Help yourself.
Cool. Thanks. And she'll just kind of sit, and she looks uncharacteristically serious despite everything.
The otter is going to run into the bathroom, by the way.
Okay.
But wait, how does the otter go through the bathroom door?
I'm waiting for someone else to exit.
Okay.
Or enter.
Basically,
I'm
like,
supposed to push in the door.
I mean, you will first see the otter kind of jump to the handle, jump, then realize just that no fucking way it's gonna come like high enough, and then just went away.
I love this. I want
Diamond.
more.
Diamond.
Yep.
You enter to the freehold, and like there's like guards. The guards like looking at you. This is like troll guard and a Chloricon guard, and like they seem like they're having a rough day. And they like the troll looks at you and says, "Oaken Strongbow."
It is I, Oaken Strongbow.
Your mother was already inside, Mr. Strongbow, but welcome, Tane. Please leave your axe in the entrance.
He'll basically take off his huge great axe and just leaves it out there.
Man, that's a big fucking axe.
Better to slay my foes of the realm with.
Yeah, that's good. Have fun inside. Don't break things, and have fun.
Mhm.
You enter inside, and you see an otter waiting for the toilet door to open. Donna and Gunner sitting together. Your mom at the distance, sitting alone. And the she you met in Gunner's house, sitting near your mother, actually. Like she just sat near your mother.
Sweat will slowly trickle down his, forehead. Like, I hope she don't know about the merfolk business. So he's basically like, well, and he's gonna sit right next to that. Like he usually would sit next to his mother, but he's gonna be like, I'm gonna just stay back here for now.
Yeah, you sit near Donna, and Donna is sitting with Gunner, and you guys see basically Oaken comes in here, sits near you guys.
Yeah, Donna kind of waves up to him because even sitting, he's like twice her height.
It's kind of hard to see Donna because she is literally sitting in the middle of two trolls.
Yeah, actually, if there's somebody really tall in front of her, she's going to ask one of them if she can like sit and like maybe get on the back of their chair and hold their shoulders or something. But
Fine.
It depends if someone's really tall is in front of her.
Yeah, there was, and you were like literally you were literally incognito, but like these for a second. But now you're not. And what's up?
He said, "I wouldn't mind you sitting on my shoulders. You can block the vision from a certain somebody from seeing me." So,
Are you hiding?
yeah, yes.
We're all hiding. We're all just doing it differently.
I mean, I'm very good at hiding.
Do the
I
otters?
literally-
Do the otters says that?
No, I don't think the
Otter.
otter is close enough to hear it.
Otter is waiting at the elevator at the toilet room.
It's like, come on, anyone, just come out.
Actually,
Like
what don't
tapping their fingers on the floor. It's like,
well, what Donna's going to do if she can't see us? She's going to actually like you know how you can get up and sit on the back of the chair. She's going to do that and put her feet on the seat, and then she'll just kind of put her hands on both of the two trolls' shoulders as a way to balance.
Okay.
That's what she's going to do.
Gunner's gonna be like, hold up one moment. You'll open the bathroom door. It's like, this is fucking hilarious.
the otter will
to go
give
potty?
a bow.
Wait, is this a unisex bathroom or is it a male or female bathroom?
Actually there's like a unisex bathroom.
Damn it.
Because this is a freehold of a Fiona.
Okay. So you open the door.
The otter will give a mocking bow and will inside.
All right.
Now it's the turn of Broker to arrive to this county of Freehold.
Yes, Broker is in fact here. As he has a fairly specific reason for being here.
You kind of like. Go on. Sorry, I thought you were done.
Oh no, just to oversee and witness what the judgment for the most treacherous otter is.
This is a huge freehold for everyone's attention. It's actually arrived through a Jaws bar that is open 24/7. And like when you enter, there's like a troll and a Cluricon guard, and they're like basically like tired. These guys are tired, and they look at you and it's hello, good sir. It's Mr. Regensburg. Welcome.
Evening.
Mr. Regensburg, we know you carry at least 10 guns with you, so please, we need to leave the guns at the secure place, and then you will be free to enter, sir. We just don't want anyone to shoot the what was the name of that person? We just don't want anyone to shoot the Night Commander.
Oh, I wouldn't forget their name. He begins disarming, which is just kind of really just
How many shotguns he is dropping?
It's just a slow burning comedy of like taking out his pistol and then just looking fairly innocent as the guards just kind of stare at him incredulously as he then takes out a knife, then a shotgun, then another shotgun, then a rifle, and it's kind of impressive how he managed to hide that on his person, really. Some smoke grenades, a hammer. That it's not really a weapon, but it could be classified as a weapon. He thinks it's a tool. He protests to the removal of his hammer. His hammer is a creator of art. It is a tool. It is not a weapon. But apparently the guards don't believe him, and he is a bit dissatisfied.
Literally, they're looking at you like this.
Yeah.
Like they're like. And
what's
in the end, like is it okay? Is it done? Is it done? Is it finished? Like they look tired of like waiting as well.
He just stops and then just kind of like, he just allows them to wait for a few seconds. And then takes off a brass knuckles. I think we're done here.
We need that these two trolls to carry all these, so please. Like they're like start carrying and locking them in a special place. You enter. Donna, you did not Donna, sorry, Terry, you entered the bathroom, I
Yes.
presume. Are you gonna turn back into normal form or
Yes.
you are? Okay. You're a
And
normal
Terry
person.
has her guitar with her.
Okay.
Because they never asked her to lay down any weapons or things.
They didn't knew. They just
No, I know, I love that.
these guards needs to get good.
Oh, poor guards. Yeah, no, Terry does definitely have a guitar with him, and we'll walk back out and resume the place, put our feet on the table, and just start, stroking the strings of the guitar, and making some soft music. And yes, it's that guitar.
Mm-hmm. The broker, you enter and you see. Wait, is that Donna sitting near two trolls?
Sitting between two trolls on the back of the chair.
Back of a chair, like you barely see her near your two trolls. You see Oaken. You see Terry playing with a guitar. You're close with the Sir Eoghan, and Eoghan is also there. Sir Eoghan at Long Walk. And that's kind of it. That those for the people that you know. There's a lot of like middle ranking nobility, no barons.
Okay.
What do you do when you enter?
He guess he just looks around. We'll head over to Donna, I guess.
Yeah, if she sees you coming, she'll wave. Hey, broker.
Hello there, Donna. How are you doing this fine evening? I see you've got adequate security for yourself.
Well, since I had to leave Trubbish outside.
That, sir, is racist, or at least kitheth. I won't stand for it.
Are you saying you wouldn't be good at defending me?
No, of course not.
Well, then, I don't think he's being racist at all. You are just a good fighter, right?
No, I wouldn't be good at defending you. I'm trying this Pookie Eats thing on style.
Oh, well, you need more practice then. You're not very good.
Damn it.
I believe that they can defend me. So, yes, they are now my bodyguards. As she kind of pats both of them on the shoulder.
Yeah. I'm looking for more of a Whitney Houston style moment with a samurai sword.
Perry will start singing and talking like "I Will Always Love You" on the guitar.
As Oaken's just looking like, please don't draw attention over here. He just got
sneaking down into the chair. And he's still like 7 foot tall. Trying to sink down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she just looks at Broker. Have a seat. Maybe they can protect you too.
Why, it would be my pleasure. Sits down.
You guys sit down, and finally, it's time for the trial. The judge leaves the room enters the room.
They're leaving already. I'm giving up.
It's a bargain.
Damn.
She is known as the Goody Shemlin. She is a commoner. not a noble. She is the one who usually looks looks towards the low court or the commoner court. Nobody knows her court. Is she unseelie or unseelie is not mentioned or known in public knowledge. Um, and she actually like does the thing with her hand that is done in the photo, and then it's moving towards the front, basically telling everyone to sit. Like don't raise for me, it's fine, type of thing for those who raises.
Yeah, because she would have actually stood up on the seat of the chair, and then sat back down on the back of the chair.
Yeah, Gunnar would as well, but he'll sit down when she gestures for everyone to sit.
Oaken will be doing it fast paced. He'll get up there, he'll sit back down again. Like,
What's Broker and Terry's doing?
Otter, lol. Broker will stand for the good judge.
Okay.
The good judge, Goody.
Good judge, Goody.
Goody.
What is Terry's doing?
Terry is a little too late, swinging their feet off the table and stands up, still kind of, playing on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of a, one of those victory songs, like when she enters, like da 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 da. Only then on the guitar. And then she will give a flourishing bow.
A couple of the nobles laugh at what Terry does, and you guys see that the judge has a thing in her hand, like she's shaking a bottle, and then she drinks the bottle. She puts glasses on, and then she says, "We're here today for the crimes that has been mentioned and told to Dame of Bronx by the Puka Terry Waters." And she looks around to see the people, and then she actually her eyes comes to Terry. And then you see her eyes goes to another individual. And then she says, "Dame Isabella Goldenarm, I have a written and signed paper that mentions that you have listened and heard the mentioned crimes by Terry Waters herself, that says that she has tipped an enemy of the county before she hunted those individuals with other 3 changelings. Is it correct?" The dame gets up and says, Your Honor, it's quite right. I was there. I was the person who Terry Waters has said those things. But there was another person whose Terry's mentor was there as well. The the Puka, old noble known as the Alistair, the polar bear Puka of in Bronx. And actually, Alistair gets up and nods, shows respect to the judge, and then he sits back down. And then the judge again turns to Terry, and she mentions the middle of the place where Terry, like where Terry is supposed to go.
Terry will stand up and will accompany herself with the guitar. It's like tum tum ta dum tum ta da 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 dum, and will walk up to the spot.
Please, I have a migraine. No music.
Terry will lower the guitar. Though you can kind of hear her kind of whispering.
Hello, Terry Waters. I am Goody Shumlin. It is a pleasure to meet with you.
I know.
According to Dame Isabella, you have went to her with your mentor and see the word, like, what was the word that I can use for like her telling to the person about her crimes?
Testimony.
Admitting.
Testimony too.
Admit. Okay, testimony. Admit. Admitted that you have done the crimes that were under investigation regarding yourself. I would like to know if this is correct.
Absolutely not.
She's like tapping.
Okay, fine. On Friday, maybe I did.
I wish to know that if you knew the person in question were a criminal who was hunted by the county and many individuals who attacked the Changeling to kill her twice, and then a squire, and actually attacked the squire of this land.
I didn't know she outright attacked anyone. Or more than once. Out of character question, because I don't know anymore. I know she only knows of did Donna ever tell? Because I don't think anyone ever told Terry that they were
I
attacked by
told
her.
you in the scene that this person attacked Donna as well.
Oh, okay.
It was a
Mhm.
gossip, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then Terry will say, "Well, I've heard of one. Yeah."
She nods. Would you? I would like to know, would you admit your guilt to the commoner court and its judge me the same guilt if you have done it?
Absolutely.
She takes her glasses out, cleans the glasses, and then looks again. I would like to know why you have done such thing. Or I would like to know if you were under sovereign, or was there an oath forced on you to do these actions?
Mm, there was an oath.
This means, I would like to know if this means that you've done this because of the oath that was forced on you.
I have kept my oath because I've heard that that was bad juju if you didn't do it with the dreaming and everything.
I wish to understand if it's correct. Please tell me. You have done what you have done, the action that the basically tipping off the enemy of this county because there was an oath forced on you to do so.
Look, we shouldn't get in details here. I've done it. Just punish me.
I apologize, but matter reader getting details or not getting details is not it will not something that will be decided by you. As
I think it's absolutely decided by me because I decide what I tell you or not. I'm sorry. And I would love to tell you everything, but I simply can't. So just give me the most severe punishment that you can give me, and let's all go home and celebrate. Look, I can give you an entire sob story of my sad, pathetic life and everything, but it's not going to make anyone happy. And honestly, the only reason why this court is here to judge me is because people want to be happy. They want to be able to tap their shoulder and say, hey, look, we've done a great thing. We've locked up a criminal. So let's just keep everyone happy. I'm happy. You would be happy. Everybody would be happy. Like, Broker would be happy. Donna would be happy. New guy would be happy. Old guy would be happy. Drunk guy would be happy. Just keep everyone happy. I'm fine with
I
that.
wouldn't be very happy, to be honest.
the our happiness isn't the reason why we're here. We're here because you have tipped off an enemy.
And I will commit to everything that you want me to commit to. Let's just get it over with. I'm just looking for the fastest way to get this over with.
She's gonna do a thing. When in doubt, the bargain activates social dynamics. 8 successes. She looks at the Terry and then Broker, and then like, is there anyone who doesn't know the bargain birthright?
Love the bargain birthright.
Bargain
It's
birthright is
amazing.
the best.
It's
So-
awesome.
I don't know it, but it's fine. I'll just follow along with what everybody else does.
Okay.
I can look it up real quick.
Basically, the Boggins are very good, has a very keen eye, and they see the social dynamics between people.
Ah.
So, like, how we feel about the person and the people around
Oh no.
is is very like so like
That's not even
Okay,
a pop.
bring
I'm
it.
Yeah.
gonna ask
Bring
like I'm
it,
not gonna ask
bring
like
it.
for every PC. I'm gonna I'm gonna ask for every PC, and for you, Terry, I'm gonna ask for your mentor because
So at least he's
um,
only going for applicable people to the situation, because
exactly.
otherwise we'd be here all day.
Yeah. So Christy, let's begin with you.
To me.
hmm
So you just want to know what about how Donna feels about Terry, right?
Anything important, like anything important regarding the like if there's anything in her feelings that is important for this Trial.
Well, I'll give you a list of things and you can decide what's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
She is hurt. She is angry. She is frustrated because she thinks Terry's being all kinds of flippant. And yeah, she's just kind of watching with these big hurt eyes and just confusion. Like, she doesn't get why. That's all you were worried about is my connection to her, right?
Let's
Okay.
go with the gunner.
Gunner is curious, so he's probably interested in finding out his relationship towards Trey. So he's curious what could be going on. Maybe a little bit of concern underlying that curiosity. He's friendly towards everyone that's sitting around him, towards Donna and Oaken um, and Booker. Yeah, he's just somewhat kind of curious, maybe a little bit concerned.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Broker.
Broker towards Terry.
Oh boy.
Feels betrayed, is angry and frustrated like Donna, but also like Ghana is very curious to find out why she did it, but in a somewhat how to say slightly vindictive sense, because she seems so keen to just try and not talk about it that he really wants to find out what she's hiding.
Mm-hmm. Terry. Anything connected to this trial? Like, you don't need to say how she feels about, like, I don't give a shit about this guy, or like, I love this guy, I want to kick his ass. Or, like, I wanna...
Well, I mean, there's two things. On the one hand, she feels okay. The one I wanted to save last is the only one I come up with because I forgot the other one again. Fuck my head. So she wants to protect basically people in this room.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically feels like, I mean, she does feel bad about this entire thing. She's trying to hide that, but she does feel bad.
Okay.
But a very strong want to protect certain individuals.
Okay. It's Alistair, right?
Amongst others.
Individuals? There are, okay.
Individuals.
Can you PM
Yes.
me the individuals?
Sure.
Thanks. The judge looks at, looks around and like everyone knows what the fuck like probably the judge is doing right now. Anyone who knows what Boggins do knows the judge is like giving a good look for like 10 seconds around.
Giving us that old Boggins stare.
Yeah, exactly, the Boggins stare.
The Boggins stare down.
No, Donna's like has a family full of Boggins. She knows that look.
It's like that look.
It's like Grandpa's looking at me right now. Grandpa is looking at me.
Like for your grandpa, it's always active.
Basically, yeah.
She, after the look, she takes a deep breath.
You got your PM, by the way.
Ah, thank you. She gets like, she gives a look to Terry that kind of like When someone usually wants to say, let's get over it, there's two things. Either they know what they have done, or secondly, there's more things they hide. And as it's customary, the punishment will be done to the mentor of the changeling, as the Terry Waters, according
He
to
had
the
nothing to do with this.
as
She
I
will
was
definitely interrupt.
yeah, she interrupts Jason. She says, as I was speaking, you are not a you are still holding you're still counting your days as a newcomer to our society. You may or may not you probably did not knew the actions that was caused what were happening, as you are not a fully grown changeling.
Look, this
Therefore,
is not his fault. Please listen to me. I understand what you're going to say. It's his fault as well, but it's not. I've not spoken with him for a long time. I don't care about him. He's tried his best to raise me as well as he fucking can. I'm just a screw up, okay? This is not on him.
Obi, your clock is amazing. I feel like it adds attention to the fucking scene. Yeah, the the it was his responsibility to raise you as such. After it was his punishment because of his crimes in the past.
Look, I'm just a bloody retard, not him. You should really not punish him.
So maybe we don't need to punish anybody, and maybe you can tell us why you have done what you have done.
I mean, I. Look, it's one of those situations where it's like if I tell you, there's a problem. So I would prefer not to tell you because you might get in trouble. So if we can just not do that and you can just blame everything on me.
No, we are the laws are clear. I should find a proper guilty of the situation, and if you will get into trouble, there
Even
will
if it can
be
get yourself, even if it can get you killed and everybody in this room killed.
if it's a huge problem like that. I think it's extremely important for us to know.
Yeah, but not everyone and not no, like really that's a bad idea. Please don't. Like I don't care what kind of punishment you're giving me, but please don't do this. Please. 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 I will go on my knees if you want me to.
No, I
I'll
prefer
kiss
you
your feet.
stand. Thanks. No, but you made me curious regarding this problem. Is it regarding the
I
return?
understand, but please no.
Hmm. She nods to Terry. Mr. Alistair, can you please can you please get up? Alistair gets up and says, Your Honor. See what happened, Saskia? Time has run out.
The clock
Oh.
stopped ticking.
Yeah,
Ah,
I think
damn
Obi
it,
muted.
Obi.
Obi muted.
Obi, come back, Obi.
I think he just muted.
Yeah, he's.
I know. It's like.
The,
Ta-ta-dum.
basically, the question, there will be not a question, but like a sentence that will be come to Alistair, and the judge will say, "I would like to know if you knew what this puka is talking about. A problem that will end us all get killed in this room." With all due respect, Your Honor, I actually have no idea why Terry says what she says. What actually, he doesn't say she says. What, I don't know why Terry says what Terry says. You, Your Honor, the judge actually nods and says, "You knew when you took the responsibility that it was you were going to raise this new changeling, protect this changeling from harm, and to show that you are able to return to the society as a proper changeling." It's quite sad that she says that she's taking responsibility for her actions, but the law is clear. Mr. Alistair,
No, 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 no. Please, 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 please. Don't blame him. It's not his fault, please.
the judge will like take a deep breath and like look back at Terry and says, um, if you're not gonna tell us what's going on, he probably will get punished. So please tell us what's going on.
Really? Why are you people like this? Why? Look, I'm investigating something, and that's just I came across some stuff, and it's look, it's really complicated. I don't want to speak about it, like not a year, but I don't want to see someone getting punished for something they didn't do.
Hmm. If and she kind of stops. I do not have the authority to lend you a room to tell things in a more discreet way. According to the rules, this is the place that the trial is setting, and the commoner court is open to everybody.
Look, all I'm asking is that you don't judge him for it. Like, you're the judge. You are the fucking law. You can just choose to judge me. Say that he didn't do anything wrong because he didn't. He tried to raise me. I'm just a monster. Some things can't be raised. Some things can't be changed. They are what they are.
It's I'm gonna roll perception empathy of the judge. It's kind of like you're trying to protect. Like you can roll manipulation subterfuge, by the way,
Okay.
and please do if you if you want to manipulate the judge.
Manipulation, subterfuge. Oh wow, that's actually a decent score. I wasn't smart enough to give this guy like. That's a terrible roll. As usual, I could have expected that.
What does Judge see?
Um,
How does she feels?
I mean, Terry is trying to come across as someone who is beyond saving.
Mm-hmm.
I think instead the judge will see, because I failed, that Terry really wants to protect Alistair.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna roll someone else's manipulation, perception, empathy. Actually, no, that person doesn't see shit. The person is like,
I'm not quite sure if that's good or bad.
I was gonna actually roll for like the Dame Isabella, and Dame Isabella was gonna do something dumb, but she's not gonna do it. The judge looks at Terry again. I start to feel that you're trying to hide something to cover up your mentor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't let the clock pressure you.
She stands silent for a while. Does anybody like raises their hand to speak and say something?
I mean, as far as Donna knows, that's not something you really do in court. If they ask you to speak, that's something else.
Mm-hmm.
But she wouldn't raise her hand because that's not what you do in court.
It's a changeling court, it's a different type of court.
Yeah, but I don't think she'd know that difference.
Mhm.
I just don't think she has any law.
Is there anyone who wishes to speak that will affect this trial?
Donna kind of looks at Broker.
Broker will put up his
What?
hand and say, "I would like to speak, if permissible."
A name and occupation, please.
Broker, Broker, no. Broker Edenworks, a craftsman of Goblin Town.
Please, Mr. Earmarks, tell us what you wish to say.
I would like to give. He kind of gestures to Terry. Terry, the guilty party present, a chance to come clean, as it were. Perhaps if it comes from myself, it may have more of an impact. Please forgive me for my bluntness, Judge. Terry, what the hell are you playing at? You betrayed me, sold me out, could have gotten me killed, and now you're going to sell out your own damn mentor.
I'm not selling anyone out. And what I'm playing at, and Terry will raise the guitar. Just that.
Donna raised her hand.
You could have gotten us killed by tipping off a criminal you were there to hunt with us.
Exactly.
And
it's
you
not
warned
like I
her.
left you.
Is that supposed to somehow help? That is kind of the point of what you were doing. You were there with us. That's how you were able to warn her.
But I also was with you to help getting her caught, which in the end we did, and no one even really got wounded or anything.
She set a trap. If we hadn't cleared it, we could have died.
I mean, but we didn't. We didn't even get hurt.
Irrelevant. You put us all at risk.
I mean, if you call that risk, then you shouldn't go in traffic because cars can kill you.
This was a wanted criminal. It's not an errant driver.
I mean, some drivers, yo.
And so you're
you're making guns. You are making guns. Guns kill people.
Yes, and I sell to law-abiding citizens.
Another guy says, "Stupid motherfuckers, the guns kill people."
Guns don't kill people, people kill people. Hey.
That guy who's like so open, so into that shit was like, "Stupid motherfuckers with guns kill people. Guns don't kill people."
So that doesn't make any sense, and I'm not going to humor it. However,
it does.
He doesn't. Candace puts up his hand. What is so dangerous to you? What have you done that is so damning that you would sell out everyone who was trying to help you and your own mentor?
I haven't done anything. Except, what I'm being accused of.
And why did you do it?
That's what I've just told you. I'm not going to tell you.
Why?
Rinse, repeat previous statements thing. Like,
Judge gives a look to Donna, as in like, "Are you gonna do the thing?"
Donna wasn't going to speak until she was told she could.
No, like she is giving you a look. The look clearly says, "Are you gonna do the thing?"
Well, if she's giving her permission to speak, then yeah, she's just going to, and she's actually going to sort of stand up in her chair so that she's more visible.
Name and occupation, please.
Donna Shizek, Herald to Queens.
Please go ahead.
She just she's giving Terry this extremely exasperated look. And after a second, she's just going to be like, "You say you've done nothing wrong, but I was your friend and you sold me out. You literally sold me out. Did you actually even think about the fact that I tried to help you when you first chrysalised? I taught you how to change."
This is not related to the trial. I'm really sorry, Donna Shizik, but this is...
Oh, it is, though. Ma'am, it is, I promise. Because the simple fact is, she did betray me. I was part of that. I was among the people that she betrayed, and I'm the one who that woman tried to kill.
She never denied her actions with the enemy of the county.
Well, I think my point, ma'am, is that I don't think she's trustworthy if she's not willing to say. Why should
Exactly
we
my
trust? Why should we trust her if she won't tell us the truth?
I agree full-heartedly.
Because she
Your
tries to
Honor.
protect those who
But
she
that
cares
doesn't make.
about.
But that doesn't make. Oh, really? Well, I mean, I thought we were friends. Does she really try to protect? Because she sold me out.
Thank you, Donna Shishik. Please, have a seat.
No, I agree with her. I definitely agree with her. You should listen to her. She knows what she's saying.
She knows her shit! Another knocker who was like, sit down. The
But-
judge is like, sit
but
down.
ma'am-
To the knocker.
Yeah, and she will sit down, but she's still gonna say something because she was
No,
told
no,
to
no.
sit. She will.
She didn't like, she told you to sit down, but like, the
Right.
sit down comment was to someone else.
Oh, okay. And well, she'll just be like, maybe comparing me and Alistair over there is completely the perfect idea. We're exactly identical, right? Maybe that's just the way it should be. But maybe it's not. And I guess I'm confused because you say that she's protecting him, but he says that she's selling him out. And the reality is she can't really do both, right?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Well, it seems to me if she's not willing to give the information that's needed to not sell him out, then she's selling him out by an act of inactivity.
Thanks. Harold, you were Harold, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Harold Shishik, please have a seat. I have understand your points.
Yeah, she says that's fine.
We will have a 10-minute break. As she slams the hammer down, where people can, drink coffee and drink Manticore milk. I'll
Donna's
be
just
right back.
gonna
I'm gonna
slide.
get myself a tea and come back. Okay, guys? If there's any NPC you guys wish to speak, write it in the chat. I'll be right back.
Donna's not going to go for any NPCs. She's just going to slump down in her chair and try not to be seen.
Terry is putting their feet back on the table and starts playing again.
Broker looks salty.
If Donna catches this, she'll kind of reach around. I'm assuming he's sitting next to one of the other two trolls. So she'll kind of reach around and kind of pat him on the hand. I don't get it. I don't get it, Broker.
I don't either, but if they're going to be this obstinate,
Terry is
I mean-
playing Freebird.
Donna's going to kind of make a terrible face because she's a bird and yeah. She'll just kind of look back over to Broker and be like, I don't know what she was doing. And frankly, it looks like we're never going to know.
truth may have to be forcibly pulled from them.
I won't be doing that. I just... If there's any hope left for her, I don't see it.
Well, not if I keep this up.
By the way, I'm not sure which troll was sitting between them, but she was like literally leaning around them, so they could easily join this conversation. And either
Oh.
troll, we don't care.
I think I missed it because I went to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, you can just say you can say you just went to get some coffee and coming
Yep.
back.
Yeah, there you go.
You catch the serious mood that's a pretty, I don't know, serious, somber, gloom kind of mood between the two of them at this point. But they were obviously just talking.
Summer's free as a bird now.
I'm back.
Check your PMs.
Did you guys like stand like? I didn't say PM. I said like at the chat.
No, I know we knew you'd gone, but I sent you a PM. I wanted you to check it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did you guys do while I was not here?
One
Talked about
person played
all-
Freebird, and the other two talked.
Who
Sorry.
played Freebird? What?
Freebird is an amazing song, and Terry is just like playing it on the guitar, and kind of
Okay.
humming to it, like softly singing.
Is there any NPC that anybody wants to speak?
Don't think so.
Okay.
One more question in PM. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do I roll?
Your glamour.
Okay. I don't remember my difficulty, but I'm trusting you will handle that.
Yeah, totally. Mm-mm-mm.
Lovely roll, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a crazy roll. Let me check what happens. Obi, do you remember the antithesis rolls? Is it glamour?
No, but I
Eight?
know the page. Flip the flip, flip the flip.
God damn it! You have the book, don't you? I want to have the book as well.
Of course he does.
It's so pretty.
Do you have the one with Baroness Eve in it? Or Countess Eve or whatever?
Countess.
Countess. Actually, you have Kagome in there too, don't you?
It is. The
I
woman that
forgot.
marries the Fiki Jamal.
With his 8 names.
So many names.
Welcome back,
This
Saskia. I'm just
is-
checking one thing.
Of course, it's not on that page, like I said it was.
Which page it is?
Well, that's not the rules for it. It said it was on 153, but I just described what it is. It doesn't really describe how the system works.
Yeah, we
I
don't do this very often. Been a while since we've had an antithesis roll, guys.
Any banality? Here it is. It's on 171. All changelings have an antithesis, something which runs counter to the core of that changeling's being. Each antithesis is deeply personal. Anytime a changeling encounters her antithesis, it triggers her. The player and the storyteller should discuss that. Jesus, it tells me to go to somewhere else. Chapter 6.
Chapter 6. God damn it. Chapter 9, Chapter 8.
Changeling book is Puka. Go somewhere else.
Go here. Now go somewhere else. Go
I
here.
think it was like in the old Mage book second edition or something. It's the one that's,
Okay.
I think it said like, go to page XX, and then
Yeah.
of course there's no page XX.
Yeah. 261. You're not gonna fool me again, Jason Book.
Fooled.
I think we're all fooled. Just found the gaming glamour.
Okay. Yep. So you roll your glamour versus difficulty 8. If the roll fails, the character gains a point of penalty.
What if you botch?
If the roll botches, you gain a point of penalty for every one rolled.
That's 2.
Yeah, you
Yikes.
gain 2 points of penalty.
It's a temp banality, right?
It's
Yes.
temp, yeah, it's not permanent.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Terry.
What can I say?
The gift that keeps on giving.
Terry.
Misha's was worse.
Okay. Now, the Alistair actually comes near Terry.
Oh God.
You know you would break the rules if you activate that treasure, right?
I'm just playing.
So what's this thing that you're not telling anybody?
You know, the thing about not telling anyone is that you're not telling anyone.
You know, I can learn it from you if I want to.
I'm sure you could do a lot of things. Look, I'm not doing this for fun, okay?
I realize that.
Good! Then we're on the same page.
You're not on the same fucking page. You're gonna punish me.
I'm not gonna punish you.
They are.
They're not. I'll make sure of that.
Yeah, that's so friendly of you.
I am the best, am I not?
See you later, Terry.
Later, Mater.
The
Terry is like a high school kid. God damn it. Ugh.
Terry's mentor actually goes near Broker. And Donna. Terry's mentor goes near Broker, Donna, and Gunner.
Donna just looks really sort of. She's slumped in her seat and she just looks mad.
Oh, good day.
I'm sorry. I am Alistair from Bronx. This is a polar bear, Buka.
Hey, Alistair.
I've heard of you.
I am mentor of Terry.
Yes, sir.
So I just heard. Shame it wasn't under better circumstances.
I'm sorry for what happened.
Why would you need to apologize? She might be new, but that doesn't mean she's dumb enough to not know the consequences of what she's done and what she's doing now.
I think Terry knew the consequences, and I think she did it for a reason.
Yeah, well, her reason is pretty questionable at this point, don't you think? I mean, she's all worried about us all dying, and yet she helped the woman who's tried to kill me.
Aren't you a Puka? You know, our ways can be different. But
Yeah, well, I'm not as forgiving when they betray me.
so silly of you.
She shrugs.
I am sorry I didn't come here to judge anyone. I just came here to say I am sorry, and I hope I am sorry for what happened. And hopefully we will move on.
No hard feelings, sir.
I don't think there will be hard feelings left as I will be expelled from this place.
I will speak up against that if I can.
I knew what I was getting into, and I think it's understandable. But thank you.
She's a grown person. She makes her own mistakes, and you can't exactly babysit her every single day.
He smiles and leaves. And Judge comes back. Judge Goody.
Dun dun dun.
Grr. Goody.
We should have had Judge Wapner. I miss Judge Wapner.
Who's Judge Wagner?
I'll show you later.
Okay. The judge comes back. She has a coffee in her hand. And she sips the coffee. Well, where we were talking about Terry Waters and possible tea over everyone of us dying. So please tell us, Mr. Waters, if you change your mind about why we may all die if you tell us why you have done this crime.
I mean, I'm not sure, of course, but yeah. I just don't want to take the risk.
Well,
Jonah's going to raise her hand in the silence because it's since it's silent.
Donna, she looks at the Donna and says, it's better be about trial and not your feelings.
Yes, ma'am. I believe this trial has something to do with her mentor as well, right?
No, it's about her actions, not her mentor's actions.
Oh, so there's going to be a separate trial for him?
No.
Are you poogaing me?
No, I'm not.
Because she just asked a question, you said no, and then you said yeah. Like, what?
No, there won't be a separate trial. This is a trial for Terry Waters and her actions, but as it happens in our society, that he took responsibility for Terry Waters and her becoming a member of our society.
Well, I don't wish to speak about Terry. I want to say something about Alistair, if I may.
Please. Is it regarding the trial?
Yes, of course. I don't know him outside of the trial.
Go on. Do you think that he told Terry to do what he... I would like to know if you think Terry is forced by Alistair to do such actions.
As Donna puzzles over whether to answer with a lie or not, she'll just kind of pause for a second and kind of shake her head because it was sort of cut off. And she'll just say, Alistair has been apologetic. He has come over and he's apologized. And it seems sincere. Whereas I've heard nothing like that from Terry. I don't believe he had anything to do with it. And also, I mean, it's sort of impossible to babysit someone every single minute of every single day.
Thank you for your feelings again, Miss Shizik.
No, those are not my feelings. That's simple facts. I mean, you would have done no more than judge whether he was telling the truth as well, right? I don't think he's guilty.
Thank you. Please have a sit.
Yeah, no, she never stood up in the first place. She just was speaking from the seat. So,
Terry Waters, by the right that is given to me by the Countess of this land, you have been found guilty. Guilty of ratting and tipping off the enemy, ratting off to the enemy and tipping off the enemy, who was said to be hunted because of many crimes, and her crimes relate to cannibalism, attacking Changeling, attempted murder, and trying to summon old one into this domain of someone, which is breaching
What's
the
an old
right of the
one?
Mesne. I have no idea. She says it like I don't fucking know.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So you're
Doodle will raise
basically
her hand
telling
again.
me that you're gonna accuse me of something that you don't even know what is going on. That
No.
is, I appreciate this. Go on.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that the Mesne belongs to the Countess, and this individual is trying to summon a being that is unwanted by the owner of the Mesne. Therefore, it's a attempted breach of the right of the Mesne. That was her crimes. I was mentioning her crimes, not yours.
Oh. I mean, yeah, that sucks.
Now, according to the papers given to me by the Dame Isabella Goldenarm, that you are not fully fledged changeling in the society. You refuse to take the test.
What?
After
I don't
your
mind
third
taking a
month,
test.
this was before. It seems that the also told by me that you also asked for another mentor in the past.
So, what does that have to do with this?
It is what I'm trying to understand. Is it related to why you have? Is this related to why you have done what you have done?
If it is, would Alistair be off the like? Would he then not be punished?
She takes a deep breath because like she now understands what Donna is doing. Again, she knew, but like it's even more clear now. And then she says, "Because you are a changeling, yet is not fully grown up, your mentor will turn into a rat. Will be turned into a rat by a master of the metamorph
Wait,
for
what?
a month.
No, no.
OOC, in 2 weeks, he's getting married.
I know, but like Terry is definitely protesting. She's like, no, you can't do that. No, I object.
You object? I would like to hear your
Yes.
objection, please.
He has nothing to do with this. Like, come on.
I sadly will have to disagree that he has taken.
Okay, what do you need from me to get him off the hook? Fucking hell.
Does anyone raises their hands?
She seems to object every time I do, so I'm just gonna not.
Tell.
Go on.
What? No. You speak first.
Dame Isabella actually raises her hand. And the judge is like, Dame Isabella, please. I wish to hear if you have anything to say regarding the trial. I am. I was told by our Baron and Dame Isabella actually looks at someone. And then if those people looks at the like who Dame Isabella looks, they see this lady.
Oh god.
She is a member of the Order of the Flaming Falcon.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
And then she actually gets up and says, I am Dame Lindsay, Nee Gwydion, member of the Order of the Flaming Falcon and the a individual who advises our dear Baron. We, as the Barony of Bronx, wish to say that because of the connections with the Shut-of Court and the Terry's actions, the person who's punished will be exiled by Bronx. And if they are found guilty in extreme measure, I carry the will of the Lord Itama Ap Gwydion, the Lord and the Tribune of New York, that person, if they are found guilty in extreme measure, will be exiled by the New York. This is thanks to the right of annulment in New York. So, to those who doesn't understand what I'm saying, I will say this because I just mentioned a bunch of different characters. The Order of the Flaming Falcon explained something a couple months ago. With the leader of the whole United Kingdom of Concordia, the regent of Concordia said, in New York there's upcoming problems and we are worried about it, so we will send our people, and our people will help advise the barons and the countess, and they will have a right to veto. Basically, like, they will have a right to say, like, no, you're not doing that, to the leaders. This bitch just said if Terry or Alistair is found guilty in a bad way, we will just shoot him away from the county. And the room kind of gets silent. Dame Isabella sits down. The judge has a like the look on her face in the photo, like she doesn't understand what the fuck is going on. And then the judge looks at Terry. You have been found guilty, but you don't want your mentor to be punished because of your actions.
Yes. Like, don't get me wrong. If this was like a Tuesday, that would have been fine. But yeah.
I'm she kind of like you see that her words are like kind of locked in her throat because she was not expecting something, and then she composes herself immediately. And Dame Isabella asks to speak again, and she looks at Dame Isabella like, "Come on, like, yes, Dame Isabella, please." I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I think there is something I wish to say. Terry Waters has been for 3 months. It has been she was taking education, and I think as a knight, a dame, if she thinks she is ready, as a person who undergoes the tests, I can say she is ready.
Totally ready.
Terry Waters, as the judge looks at thee, under the guide of Alistair, do you think you are ready to become a fully grown changeling?
Yes.
Um,
Do you want me to roll to like not lie?
Actually, she's going to ask in a way that you don't need to lie. I just couldn't do it.
Fair enough. I mean,
Yeah. She takes a deep breath. Do you? And then So I'm going to explain what's going to happen if you say yes. Basically, you are going to get punished, and Alistair will not.
yes.
Okay. But, like,
Yes, yes, yes.
You say yes. Your character says yes, 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 and then they nod. By this new declarations, I, as the judge of the County of New Hope, of the also the judge of the low commoner court, give you the sentence that you, as it mentioned, will be. She takes a deep breath because she thinks this is a waste of fucking changeling. You will be exiled by the city. With the entrance of the right of annulment. Someone just says, and immediately everyone sees um, Maven raising her hand. You know, this is the lawyer of the Alistair. And she immediately says, "My apologies. I just wish to say something right before we begin this conversation. Um, right of annulment, as it's written, a declaration of our High Regent, and he said that the knights are allowed to veto the nobles of the county. Um, Your Honor, you're not a noble."
Donna gets a big grin on her face.
Ah, thank you for reminding me, Dame Maven. Terry Waters, you will be turned into a rat for a week for ratting out your friends. Childlings makes mistakes. Do not make this mistake again. Betray your friends towards the enemy. Betray the lawful citizens of the city to your friends, or you will be exiled. She hits the hammer to the ground and says, "Case closed."
Donna's gonna look towards Oaken's mom. See what her if her face is like, oh, too.
Oak's mom is like, "God damn, I loonids." What is the Terry is doing?
Um, Terry is looking actually hella relieved, and is just sort of leaning back in the chair for now. Just kind of looking at what everybody else is doing. Also looking very, very like mostly at Alistair, but also at Broker, Donna, and
Others.
everybody. Yes.
Donna's not meeting her eyes. But she seems to be grinning because that ending was great.
Maven kind of gives a wink to Donna as she very quickly leaves.
Yeah. Yeah, Donna kind of just grins back in response because that was freaking amazing. That is such a puka trick.
What is the broker and Gunna is doing?
Broker is somewhat He's still unhappy. He doesn't really hide it. He's still he's still just kind of going through the motions. He kind of he isn't like Donna where she was happy at the ending. Broker just kind of saw it as, oh, more politics, okay, still mad sort of attitude.
Gunner is interested in seeing someone being turned into a rat, but he tries to hide being excited about that part.
Yeah, Dona's already been a rat. She's not too excited about that part. Yeah, so she's just gonna, she's just sitting there because she just kind of literally doesn't really know what to do now.
Alistair goes near Donna, not Terry. God damn it.
You only wish you had a pupil like Donna.
He kind of like goes near Terry and says, I don't know what to say about this.
You don't have to say anything. Do you have any vodka on you?
He gives his pocket flask.
She'll yeah, like take a deep swing of it. It's like, I have to live without this for a week.
I think they're gonna exile you from Brooklyn anyway.
I don't care about Brooklyn.
Pardon, Bronx.
Oh, fuck that shit. Terry is looking extremely conflicted. It looks like she's almost in pain with that, but just stay silent. So I guess I can't come to your wedding then, huh?
I mean, we will make sure it's gonna be somewhere else, probably.
Awesome. Fuck it. She's gonna give him a hug.
He was not expecting that.
Nope. I know.
But he kind of like,
exactly why she does it.
Yeah. He gives Terry a quick hug as well.
Yeah, it's definitely extremely quick, and just like pretending it didn't happen.
This is the guy who comes near Terry. Hello.
Hi, are you just here to line around, or?
Funny.
I know, I'm hilarious.
I am Kane Moshabur. It just they sent me to do the punishment.
Right, of course.
Let me tell you what happens. You
I
got
get turned into a rat.
You got 2 hours every day where you're not a rat. Because human right violations, we don't want to do those things. And
I mean, we could take off a day and I could stay a rat for the entire time. That's fine with me.
Pardon?
I mean, 2 hours every day, 7 days, 14 hours, so 6.5 days instead.
Understood. I think we can
Awesome.
do that. So I can give you detailed explanation on what's gonna happen, or you can just say fuck it.
Screw it, bring it on.
I apologize for what's about to happen.
Dude, I want to kiss you right now. This is the best possible outcome anyway.
Actually,
Oh, you wouldn't mind a kiss?
I um you're hot, but thanks.
Oh, thank you.
The no, I'm when I said
Well,
thanks,
you
I
better
mean
have a
like I
good
will
luck
be.
because. Hmm?
I mean I will be into it. I said
Oh, awesome. Bring it. Come on. Show me
he
some
kind of like
tongue.
his um he kind of like he doesn't understand, but he gives you a kiss.
Well, fuck it, you'll do the kissing back and then kind of like cat breath.
So here have a can you eat this for me? This is a cheese.
Lactose intolerant.
Shit. Uh,
Just messing with you. I should take the cheese and eat it.
Terry, you have a tail.
Yay!
You have
I mean, she already had a tail.
rat beard.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes are different. Your hands are different, but you're still human.
Oh.
You have a body of a rat, like
Mm-hmm.
red hands. In the chimerical reality, you have a red hand, rat, eyes, rat nose, and a rat tail, and basically everyone will know you ratted out your friends for a week because you turn into a rat.
Like, not even a physical rat?
What
Like,
are you
not really
taught?
the size of a
No.
rat? I was not even a rat! I even had a picture up! Fuck!
um. So yeah, this was it, and thank you.
You're amazing. Thanks.
No problem. See you later. Have fun.
Later, Mater.
And yeah, you have rat things on your face for a week, and you get 2 hours without them.
Now, how am I gonna go back to my bar?
Is there anyone who wants to do something else? Anything else? Anything else?
I think Dodo just wants to go.
Terry will actually walk up to, like, Broker Donna, Gunner, and, looking red-like with, like, the whiskers and everything. Kind of, you know, does that and then shrugs. For what it's worth, yeah, it wasn't personal. Sorry, guys.
And I thought that
And
was
we'll
gonna
then
fuck you up.
Yeah,
How do you
I don't think
how do you
it's over
think it
yet.
how do you think it couldn't how do you think it wouldn't be personal when she's tried to murder me? Like 2 times for sure, kind of a third. How is that not personal?
One thing. I don't know. Like, that's your thing.
Well,
Look, all I'm saying is, yeah, I know I did something that, you know, wasn't cool or anything, but for what it's worth, yeah, I didn't mean to, I didn't do it because I liked it that much, okay? You can be mad at me. I have no problem with that. It's fine. I mean, I
that's
expect you to. But, well, for what it's worth, I still didn't want to hurt you, but it was just, things, So,
No, I don't actually. I wouldn't do something like that to someone else. And she
well,
stands up and she just walks
not all
away.
perfect.
She doesn't even respond. Like, I don't even know if she heard. She just walks away.
Terry shrugs, like, sorry, at least I tried. And
You try.
since you guys all want to have, like, the moral high ground, but, yeah.
We do have a more high ground. You betrayed us. We didn't betray you.
I mean, dude,
Don't act as
I
if like there's some sort of false pretense.
look, I know I did a bad thing. I'm coming here and I'm saying, hey, guys, I know I did a bad thing and I'm sorry. You guys don't want to accept that. That's not on me. That's on you.
Because you're not willing to hold yourself accountable for it. This entire
I
event was you trying to weasel.
I am not trying to weasel. Did you not hear me say I was willing to take everything that was coming at me? I understand what I did wrong, idiots.
Wait, actually, I object. That otter is kind of like a water weasel, but
Hey, don't insult us. That's unfair.
oh come on, that was humor.
We don't have the flat tail and everything. Do I look like someone who builds a dam?
Okay, good point.
Oh no. You took this on to weasel out. The punishment you were really afraid of was your mentor taking it on for you. And you didn't. You won.
Yeah. Because I was willing to take whatever was coming.
No, if you were, you would have accepted that your mentor should have been punished in your stead.
Hell no, it wasn't his fault. It would have been the same like you would be punished.
He is responsible for your actions.
Hmm?
So it quite literally is.
Whatever, man.
No, it's not whatever.
It totally is.
That is how things work, and you can't seem to accept that.
No, maybe I do not accept the bloody system where someone gets punished for something they didn't do. And maybe I'm willing to fight that. And yes, so I won.
You performed a crime knowing that was a possible outcome. So, yes, don't tell me you are taking responsibility when you ducked out of that knowing that could happen.
You know what? You can think whatever you want.
I do. I
I
don't
don't
need
give
you to tell me that.
I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. I care about myself.
Then why are you apologizing?
Maybe just to make you guys feel better.
Hey, apologize to
I'm
this one.
sorry, it wasn't.
But I could totally understand if you can't talk about this now. But if in the future you want to chat about it, then you could definitely let me know. I'll be there.
Cool, man. Yeah.
This is the hard part. But I'll be a shoulder to cry on if you need to chat this shit out. But you're taking your licks like with a stiff upper lip, so I can respect that.
Careful. Fool me twice and all that.
Yeah, we can have a beer later on. Maybe in like a week or so. I need to find
He'll
myself
chuckle
some
slightly.
Probably
I mean,
dropped off another murderer by that point.
You'll be a cheaper date within that week, but I can just get a thimble.
I would kill for some brie.
I'm gone. He leaves.
Well, see you around.
Thank goodness.
Terry will kind of swing the guitar over her shoulder and yeah, gets off.
Would that be the moment we end our scene, guys?
I think so.
Mhm.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, guys, for watching. See you next time.